Well, hello, Jessica.
Hi. How are you?
I'm just talking to the people while you came. Before you came, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
This is Jessica Martin with Empire U, and we were going to discuss today about credit repair and tell you what her business does. Talk about trade lines and business credit and all these things. So, Jessica, let's first. Good to see you again.
Yes, see you too.
And let's first tell the people about yourself and, how'd you get in the business, where you from, all those things. So give me a background. Where you, tell me about yourself.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Jessica Martin. I am CEO of Empire U, LLC. I am from Rockford, Illinois. I currently reside here in Houston, where we have our company here. We have a pretty large office on the north side of Houston, and I've been in the credit repair business, the financial industry, for about 7 years. Okay. I worked for an actual collection agency, and then I worked for a credit repair company, and then I was able to utilize them both, knowledge of them both, and open up a successful credit repair company of my own. So we've been in the business for on my own for about 2 years, almost 2 years, and our website is empireyourcredit.com, and I really, really enjoy it, and it's pretty. We have different packages available that include trade lines and different things that help you actually build up your credit as well, not just remove your negative items.
Okay, all right. I'm just sharing with some people here. And so, what made you get into the business of credit repair and all that? There's a lot of people out here that kind of doing the same things, but what makes you so different than a lot of these other companies?
Well, the reason I got into credit repair was I wanted to open a collection agency. So I studied collections and actually collecting on debt, and I worked in that industry for a very long time. So that was my sole intention. But when I started really focusing more on how these collection items were reported to the credit bureaus and the laws that were protecting the individual from a credit report, it became very interesting to me. And I started working for a lady in Dallas that actually owned a credit repair company. So that really, and I started handling all of her Houston clients. So that really, really intrigued me and taught me a lot about the industry. So I then went and got my certificate. So now I am board certified credit consultant. And I started getting my licensing. I'm licensed in the state of Texas as well. So that really, really helped me to become more diverse in the industry, to where not only do we repair the credit, but we help you build it as well. What a lot of companies do not do is they will remove the negative items for you, but they will not teach you the second step, which is actually building up your credit so that you can qualify for a mortgage and qualify for that car that you want, or qualify for business funding. They do not teach you that aspect of it. But here at Empire U, we do go the extra mile, and we not only repair your credit, but we will add positive items to your credit reports, and we will teach you how to build up your credit report strategically so that you can be approved for the things that you want to be approved for.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's definitely need to be educated. A lot of us have just messed our credit up, and you don't know how to fix it, you don't know where to start. You feel like, well, since, I should wait the 7 years for it to fall off, and then maybe maybe I'll be able to do something then. But but the important thing too is to establish some credit too, not just not have collections on our credit, but also build some credit too, right?
Yes, build positive items. If you build for 3 to 6 months, that 6-month mark is really where you're going to qualify for a different type of funding and higher end credit cards with higher limits. They want to see a history of good payment. So you need to make sure that you have that available. That 12-month mark, that 13-month mark is what lenders like to see when they give you funding. So it's all about strategically building your credit. Don't just, have your credit repaired, but strategically build it up so that you can accomplish your dreams and your goals. I always ask my clients, well, what are your goals? Or, tell me about what you're trying to accomplish here. I don't want you to just want to get your credit repaired, but have an end goal so that I can make sure that my company helps you and assists you with achieving an actual dream and goal.
Okay. And you have employees too, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's not you by yourself doing this. You got other people working with you.
Yes. I have a full staff. We have a back office. We actually have a portal where all of our clients can actually log in and see how their credit is being repaired and how their credit has changed since they've been with our company, all of that good stuff.
Okay. And I was actually just telling them about Kim.
Oh,
I should have probably waited for you, but I had to tell them. So I had to tell them to be able to give them, something that you were doing to help. And not just tell them somebody's coming, So I said, Kim closed on her house Wednesday, and she, you the one that helped her during the process. Yeah. And I told them, well, I don't advise y'all to do that. Get your credit fixed first and then buy the house. But in this case, we had to, you had to get something off her credit while she was in the process. And she ended up having a higher score. After you repaired it, than she had when she started the whole thing,
Amen.
So it was just a way to tell them that, give you some credibility that, you do what you say you're going to do, And so she definitely helped out in that case. And I refer some clients to her also just to, because I want to help people, achieve their goal. And most of the time, that's what they want to do. They want to buy a house.
Yeah, Kim was very discouraged, and I had to keep telling her, like, no, you got it. You just let me do this. I got this. Yeah. let me do this and you just be patient, and you're going to be in that home. So I'm just so happy for her.
Yeah. She finally got the keys yesterday.
Thank God. I never seen a picture.
Yeah. So okay, so what do you do as far as like trade lines? To explain people what are trade lines and how they benefit them, and how can they help them along, in the process of whatever they're trying to achieve.
Okay. And guys too, I do want to mention that I do have a credit building ebook. It is free. If you go to Instagram, you go to Empire Your Credits. In our bio, there is a free credit building ebook. Okay, so please go there and download the ebook because it helps you build your credit. And at the end of it, it does talk about trade lines, which trade lines are positive lines of credit. So a trade line can be if you have an aunt or a grandmother who has a $10,000 credit card, right? And you ask your aunt or grandmother to add you on to that positive credit. Make sure that it's positive now. Don't get added to your grandmother's credit card. She owes $9,000.
Yeah.
Make sure that it is positive. If you get added to that trade line, that is a trade line as well. So that's what we call an authorized user trade line. That's a form of trade line. If you come on board with a company that shows that you are paying rent, that you've paid rent for the past year on time, that is a positive trade line. And those are examples of things that we can add to your credit.
You can actually, you can put on your credit that they're paying rent and they actually make it look positive.
Yes.
Okay.
We can show that a lot of people paid rent and it was never reported.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we ask them, and we verify the information and we place that on their credit report because we want to show that, hey, this person paid rent for 2 years and it was never reported. So we're going to put that on your credit report and show that you did consistently pay and that is something positive that you can add. We also help add, let's say, My Jewelers Club. That is a positive trade line. It's only $100 to start, and it'll show.
What is that?
So, My Jewelers Club is a company where they show on your credit report a $5,000 limit. They give you a $5,000 jewelry limit, right, with their company, and you only have to pay $30 a month.
Wow.
It's only $100 to get started, but that also is a positive trade line that is can report on your credit report, and that's only $100 to get started, and it's going to show a $5,000 limit on your credit report.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know that one. I hadn't heard of them before.
Yeah. You definitely need to get that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For $100?
Yeah.
And you get $5,000?
Yeah, and it'll show $5,000.
Now, do they need to buy something? I mean, not extreme, but do they need to just buy something small or something and pay it back?
No, you just need to pay $100. You need to purchase something for $100.
Oh, okay.
Basically, and they will give you the $5,000 limit, and you pay $30 a month towards that limit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good something that most people could probably do.
Yeah, that's a little secret. A lot of people don't know about that, so I just put you guys up on some stuff. Giving free game, free information.
What is that online?
Yes, My Jewelers Club.
My Jewelers Club. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at that too myself.
Yeah.
And so how does that help their credit, and how fast can it help their credit if they get trade lines and things like that? And do you also give them trade lines outside of maybe their family or people like that? Do you know other people that can get trade lines on their credit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We actually have a trade line list. So we always have positive trade lines available. If you do not have a family member or friend who can add you to their positive line of credit, you can actually purchase one from us. We'll send you a list of trade lines that are available, and we usually have hundreds available. And you can purchase one of those. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they take about anywhere between 2 to 6 weeks to post on your credit report.
Okay. Okay. How long do you keep them on there?
It depends on what type of trade line it is. Something like My Jewelers Club will stay on there as long as you're paying the $30 a month. Something like a rental primary, which is when I was telling you about the positive rent, that will stay on there forever. An authorized user trade line will stay on there for about 3 to 4 months.
Okay. Okay. So they need to do it like when they're about to get the house or about in the process of buying the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely.
So explain to them also about the what do you do as far as credit repair? How can you help them get their credit repaired as far as what do you do? Do you remove negative items, and what type of items and things can you get off of their credit? Because a lot of people have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So there's not anything that we at Empire U do not dispute. We go after all the things that we can. We try our best to use factual disputing to come after whatever is affecting their credit. So we do use different techniques. Some things are, of course, more difficult than others, as far as judgments and bankruptcies and child support.
Student loans.
Yeah, student loans can be tricky. But we do remove all of those negative items. We are going to go after everything for you. There is nothing that we're not going to go after for you. And when we get done, you will be in a whole different type of position than you were when you came in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that was a judgment Kim had, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a judgment. Yeah, that we got removed.
$2,000 or something, $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was gone within 3 weeks.
Yep, sure was. It was. Her score went up from under 5.
Yeah,
I think you started when she was 4 something.
yeah, she was really low.
Yeah, she got over 600 after she got rid of that one item.
Yeah.
So it definitely works, and she is just as credible. Believe me, she has, she helped me out on this one because the bank was actually about to close the deal. It was about to close the whole thing, the whole loan.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, and so she revived it for us. Put it that way. So we thank God that I'm connected to her, that she was able to do that. In such a short time. And what about business credit? Do y'all do a business credit also?
Yes, we have, and we are launching. We're doing a big launch later this year with our business company called The Business Sense, and you can go to check out some things at thebusinesssense.com. We do build up business credit for a pretty reasonable fee compared to some of the prices I've been hearing lately. I'm like, whoa. But yes, we do build business credit. We will help you start to build your business credit up. So that way, not only will you have your personal credit together, but also you'll be able to start utilizing your business credit and save your personal credits and hold on to that instead of using your personal credit for your business. Yeah. We're going to build your business credit up so you can use your business credit for your business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely something that's needed because a lot of people want to start a business but don't have the funds, don't know where to start, and I would encourage people even, don't wait till you have to get all the money to do it. Start from somewhere.
Yes.
Start from, something little.
Yeah.
And build your way up, and don't wait till you got to own a building and, have employees in order to, make it work,
Yeah.
So you help with maybe guiding them in that direction too?
Oh yeah. It's called, we have a business startup package where we actually will help you with your website. We'll help you with your first 500 flyers, your first 500 business cards. It's a lot of different things that entail that will help you get your EIN number, your licensing that you need in the right direction for that.
About LLC?
Your LLC or DBA, whichever one you want to go with, sole proprietorship. There's a lot of different corporations. We'll help you decide which corporation is best for you, different things of that nature, definitely.
Okay. Well, awesome. I'm glad you tell everybody this and tell everybody how to reach you and how to get in touch with you and your business.
Yeah, definitely. You guys can go to empireyourcredit.com and schedule a free consultation. We're always available at the office from 10 to 5. You can also call 281-402-6652 and reach us there Monday through Friday. But definitely schedule a free consultation so that we can speak to you, find out what your goals are, what's hindering you, and we can get you set up for fast and efficient and legal credit repair.
Make sure you put legal in there.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming, Jessica. It's definitely a blessing to have you here. Is there anything you'd like to tell the people or kind of expound on with them, encourage them some way? Got any shout outs to anybody you want to shout out to? I know your husband out there probably.
My husband. He helps me so much. But definitely, guys, I want you to follow us on Instagram too at Empire Your Credits, and also my coaching page, Just Coach Credit, JESS Coach Credits. Please follow there because all the information coming out for the business credit, for the ebook, please download the ebook. It's a free credit building ebook.
And where do they go for the ebook?
The ebook, they can go to Just Coach Credit on Instagram, or you can go to Empire Your Credit on Instagram. The link is in both of those bios. It helps you build credit at home on your own. Okay, so guys, don't be afraid to jump out there and write down your goals. Okay, start executing them. half of those goals, majority of the goals on that list is going to get attained with credits. Okay, so start repairing your credit, guys. Set aside a budget, do it, and don't procrastinate, man. So a lot of people procrastinate on this thing for years and years. Guys, don't wait. Get it done now, okay? Because it's a lot of help out here, and I am for sure one of them, me and my company, that will get to you and get it done fast, okay?
Yeah. And I'm one of them procrastinated, waited till my 30s to buy. Here I am telling people they need to buy one when they're 23, 24 years old.
Yeah.
You know, but I was just doing, I wasn't thinking about none of that at one time. You know?
Yeah.
And but yeah, I would definitely encourage y'all to look into getting your credit done. And don't feel ashamed. I mean, we all have, not all, but most of us have had, you know, some difficulties with credit. How important is to have credit? How important is it to actually have credit to do things that we want, to actually have the lifestyle that we want? How important is it?
Everything that you have to accomplish has to do something with credit. Okay, I mean, like literally in 2019, there is very, very difficult. I even have people call our company who make millions. I had a guy who made $1 million a year. He cannot accomplish still some things that he wants to accomplish because of his credit. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you have things on your credit that are hindering you, you cannot move forward. It is very, very, very important that you have credit, because once you have it, and once you not only just have it, but once you change your mindset on your finances, because that is a big, big thing that people don't realize with credit. You can't just fix your credit and think that everything is going to be fixed. You have to have a whole mind shift about your finances, because you have to maintain your credit.
Yeah.
So make sure that when you are getting your credit repaired, that you are ready to have a shift of your financial, the way you think about your finances, period. Because you have to maintain that credit so that you could get the funding that you need for that business, so that you could get the mortgage that you want at a low interest rate that you want. Okay, that you can get the car that you want at a low interest rate, and you can start utilizing your credit for the things that you want.
Yeah, and how do you suggest that they can do the dispute process and the credit repair on their own? Is there anything you can tell them if they want to do it on their own? Is there something that they can do in order to get their get their credit done on their own time? Yeah.
Don't dispute online, okay? Because when you dispute online, it actually stops some of the laws that are protecting you. Won't be protecting you when you do that. So that's a big thing. If you're going to dispute on your own, write it out, send it out in the mail, and dispute it accurately. Do your research so that you're not getting yourself into a jam when you do dispute. You want to make sure that you're disputing accurately, okay? But don't dispute online. Do it correctly. Take your time and write it out with a pen. That helps a lot. Write it out in cursive. Write it out in different colors. That helps.
Wow.
But you need to basically try to get to a human being, because the credit repair industry, it uses a computer system called the eOscar system. So you want to make sure that you are getting your letter is not being written or read by an actual computer, that an actual human being is reading what you are writing and what you need done.
Okay. So is there anything specific they need in that letter as far as the dispute letter?
Well, I don't want to get into that because I don't have it in front of me. Okay. I don't want to misconstrue the verbiage that you need to have. That's why I said do your research. Every letter, it definitely has to be something specific in there. But when you get down to the letters, that's a whole different ballgame. Okay. So I don't know if we have that long to go over that, but You can start with the basic dispute letter, a basic 609 letter, guys. Look that up, and you could get a basic 609 letter to start somewhere when you're disputing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when they and so how long does the dispute process take? You know, from the time that the credit bureau gets it, how long do they have to respond and give you an answer back with either way?
So the credit bureau, legally they have, and let me see if I can share, I'm going to make sure I share this on my page too. So legally the credit bureaus have 30 days to dispute that actual item. So if you send out a letter on the 1st, by law they have until September 1st. If you sent it out August 1st, by law they have till September 1st to either acknowledge it, to remove it, or to say, you know, what they're going to do with this information, because they have to do their investigation too, right?
Right.
They have to see if this is a actual negative item that is yours, that is reporting correctly, or they have to do their little research as well.
Due diligence.
Yeah, their due diligence. So they have until 30 days. So after 30 days, if they do not respond, that's when you have another ball in your court. So there's a law protecting you from them not responding. So this is make sure, like, guys, that you know your laws and you know how to dispute. Follow the FCRA laws, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and make sure that they are reporting correctly on your credit bureau. A lot of times you might have a debt on there that's 7 years old that's still on your credit report.
Mm-hmm.
There's laws protecting you from that. So make sure that when you're writing them, you are inciting your laws that you have protecting you so that they can remove it and remove it correctly, because you can sue them for that. Okay, so make sure that you know that there is a lot of stuff protecting you from that.
Okay. And then where can people get their credit score or credit report from? You know, where are different places they can go? I mean, they're not going to be as accurate as, especially the mortgage score, probably won't be as accurate as the one you get online. But and then also tell them about Credit Karma and these places. You know, explain to them why they're not always the best way to go.
Yeah.
I had somebody call me yesterday and say your Credit Karma was like over 6, and they ran their credit report for a mortgage and found out his score was like 540.
Yeah.
So it's like a big difference.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing is about Credit Karma, guys, right? Credit Karma has a vintage scoring system. That's a whole different type of scoring system. Okay, that's like a knockoff of the FICO scoring system. Okay, so the FICO scoring system does not take into consideration a lot of things that the FICO score does. So when you see that vintage scoring system like Credit Karma, don't take into consideration all the time that score. Now, what Credit Karma is good for is for the report. Check and see what you have in that report more than that score on Credit Karma, because they will show a lot of accuracy in the report. Like if you have negative items showing on your credit report, or if you have positive items, that is a good place to check and see what items are on your credit reports, but not the score. Okay.
Good for monitoring.
Yeah, it's good for monitoring, but not the scoring. When you want to monitor your score, make sure that you can go to freeannualcreditreport.com and get it. Every state allows a free credit report, okay, or once a year from all 3 credit bureaus. Now, some states allow more than one, so you can look it up and see if your state allows you more than one free credit report a year. But you want to go to a paid site as well. After you get you're done with getting your free ones, go to a paid site so that you can get your real FICO credit scores. If you go to smartcredit.com/EmpireU, you could get one from there. It has all 3 bureaus, guys, okay? And you'll be able to monitor everything that comes on your credit report and everything that is there from all 3 reports. Okay, that one is like $16 a month. Starts at $16 a month. You get all 3 scores.
You start telling the site again?
smartcredit.com/EmpireU. YOU. Okay. That one, we are affiliated with that company, so definitely utilize them. They're really, really good. They have a really good scoring and monitoring system, and it's worth the monitoring, guys. You don't want to walk in somewhere and not really know what your real score is when you go to a bank or when you go to an auto lender. You don't want to rely on Credit Karma. Please. Please don't do that.
Yes.
Okay. You got to get a real scoring system. If you need to get a free one, go to freeannualcreditreport.com. But yeah, you want to pay for one.
Yeah.
You want to pay for one.
Yeah.
It's only like $16 a month. It's not. It's definitely worth it, especially if you're looking to buy a home.
And what do? They just monitor your credit, and notify you if something comes up there.
Yeah.
You know, that's not yours or whatever. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good. A good site to go to make sure that you know what's happening in your credit, because a lot of stuff right now with people hacking and identity theft and stuff like
There's
that.
a lot going on.
Yeah. So you need to have some type of protection to let you know that, if somebody's trying to, take advantage of you or something, because it's unfortunately it's the internet age. So everybody's doing stuff online now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And so as far as like I said, let people know how to reach you again and how to contact you.
You could call us at 281-402-6652. And you can go to empireyourcredit.com and schedule a free consultation. You can also go to our Instagram and download my free credit building ebook. Go to Empire Your Credit. Okay. No, I'm sorry. It's Empire. What is it? Empire_credit. Let me see, guys. Let me make sure.
But she definitely has the experience and she's been. How long you been doing this?
Oh, I've been in the financial industry about 7 years, and I've been in my own business with Empire U LLC. It will be 2 years in February.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sorry, guys. It's Empire, the letter U _credit. So Empire, the letter U _credit. That's the Instagram for the free credit building ebook. And you can go to JESS Coach Credit. That's the other page that you can go to on Instagram to get that credit building ebook. But the website is empireyourcredit.com.
Okay.
Right. I did have a question for you for my followers. So
okay.
Some of my followers have been asking me, how do they, so when they purchase their first home, right?
Mm-hmm.
They want to know, how can they turn around and then get rental property?
If they want to get rental property, they will probably have to get an investor loan. If they had the house for a while, like if they got some equity in their home, they could probably pull out the equity, use the equity to purchase another home or to get a hard money loan. But they probably need, some money up front, maybe 20% or something like that. And then you can do that. A hard money loan is where most people usually start. And basically, a hard money loan is a loan that has higher interest, and you pay it back in a short time. It's not like 30 years, you drag it out for years. Pay it back in like 6 months, 12 months. And the interest is a little higher, like 10, 12%. But, you just need a temporary, you just need something to get you the home, rehab it, whatever you want to do with it. And then once you sell that house, you're going to pay that loan back. That'll be your profit once you pay it back. But yeah, it's something, most people use hard money loans. There's a whole bunch of them here. Jet Lending is one of them. They do hard money loans. If you look them up online, they have classes like once a month. Yeah, they have like a big old thing at a bar or something like that. Yeah,
Really? In Houston?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like once a month. Jet Lending. Look them up. They're probably on Facebook too.
Okay, cool.
They're a big one. There's a few more. I had to look at them. Look in there, see what I got. But yeah, hard money loans is probably the best way to do it. Unless they got equity. They got equity, they can pull the equity out and do it. Yeah. But if they just bought the house and they're just getting in, then they probably could get a hard money loan. There's ways to do it with your own house, but I think you're supposed to stay there like a year or two, once you move in, then you can rent it and we'll buy another one, but you're gonna have to show that you got somebody living there, paying that note,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the ways around it. You just gotta get with the right lender. They got ways around it. Yeah. A lot of them don't tell you that stuff because they don't want to get you caught for two mortgages,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's ways around it.
Yeah, because a lot of people, even myself, we're looking to expand in properties and to get multiple properties. So,
You want rental properties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, rent them out or sell them, but just, be in the property game period. Yeah. So we want to sell multiple properties.
You either get your hard money loan or a private lender. You might find your private lender. Private lenders are people who actually it's not a business. It's a person that got that type of money. Maybe somebody got some money put away and they just want to invest it and all they want to do is get their money back, get the interest back and the money back. They don't want to do nothing with the property, they don't have nothing to do with it. It's going to lend you the money, charge you interest, and then that's all they want. All they want is their return. That's it. It have nothing to do with it. With a hard money lender, you're going to have to give them a house that you looked for. You're going to have to like a proposal kind of, show them what you're trying to do, show them this is the property I'm getting, this is the ARV, which is after repair value. It's going to be, this is what I'm buying it for. You're going to have to show them all that stuff. With a private money lender, he just wants his money back. That's all. So you got to, he just got some money that he just want to invest and get their return on. That's it.
Yeah.
So that might be, if somebody with like $1 million, somebody like that, they get money to lend you $100,000. Don't look up. I need $100,000. I pay you back 12% interest, something like that. They might do that,
And also too, I have one client, he said that his lender gave him the money to repair the home. So there's lenders like that as well, right?
Well, a hard money lender, he'll do that. He's going to give you money to buy it and repair, but that's up to you to do your due diligence to find out, okay, this is how much the house is, or how much I'm going to pay for it. This is how much the repairs are, okay, and how much is it worth once I fix it up, okay. If you see a house for $100,000 and you go there and you say, hey, this house needs a lot of work, it needs $30,000 in repairs.
Yeah.
Then you find out, okay, well, the house is only going to sell for, or it's only worth $130 after I fix it up and everything. Well, you see there's not a lot of, there's not a lot of profit for you, So you're going to have to probably offer less money for the house. And then, work in that $30,000 so you can make some money and pay that loan back too.
Yeah.
So this is where your due diligence has to come in first, because you're going to have to show that this deal is worth it, because they want, they don't play. They want their money back. They want their money back,
right.
in a short time. They ain't waiting no years, maybe 6 months, or 12 months at the most.
Fix it up and sell it.
They want you to do it. And you can keep doing that. And once you build some credibility,
because that's what
the less money you'll be having to come up front with, because now they know that you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely a good business to get in. I would highly suggest people do it more often. If people had been doing that more often, we wouldn't have third ward going down like it is. Not going down in a negative way, but moving those people out and making those homes $500,000 now. And so now they're priced out. They're gentrifying this whole city now. So I would suggest, if somebody wants to make some money, have some income and gain some wealth, that's the best way to do it. Because real estate never goes down.
Yeah, real estate, land, all of that. But you guys have to start with your credit. So that guy that came to me, he has 4 homes. That's what he's been doing, is the hard money lending. But he came to me to get his credit repaired so he can go back and get it refinanced, because they're charging him a high mortgage on these homes. So we're repairing his credit so he can go back and get the mortgages lowered.
So, refinance.
Yes, sir.
And when you have good, now that's another thing. If you want to refinance, you don't always need credit to do that. Okay, there's lenders out here that will do a refinance loan without having any credit. Okay, Frost Bank is one of them.
Really?
Yeah, they'll do a refinance with no credit. You don't need really no credit. They don't really they're going to run your credit, but they're not determining refinancing you on credit. Really they want to see how much equity you got and all that stuff, and if you have the ability to pay that loan back. But yeah, it definitely, like you said, everything works with credit. And just about everything you need credit for. Yeah. And so definitely get with Jessica and have her help you get your credit fixed and repaired so that you can achieve the goals that you want. And as I was telling y'all earlier, don't wait for, be proactive. And take the necessary steps to do it, because I don't want y'all waiting until everything is perfect in your life, and you feel like I gotta have everything in order for you to do something. Start getting your credit repaired and maintain it, like you said. What are ways to maintain your credit? What are you talking about when you say that?
So when I say maintain it, I mean that you need to get secure credit cards. You need to get installment loans. You need to get a variety of credits, and you need to pay on it monthly. You need to make sure that you do not miss a payment, because a late payment alone can drop you 90 plus points.
Wow.
Okay. So when you get your credit repaired, sometimes I'm nervous about fixing some people's credit, because I'm like, there is no way that you're about to get your credit clean and maintain it. That's why I get leery when I do my free credit repair, because I'm like, Lord, I hope that they understand, that when you get this fixed, that you have to maintain it, that you have to build it, and you have to make those on-time payments, or it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
And lenders are real finicky when you start. Recent late payments are really like a red flag to them, because they want to see that you can have the ability to pay this back on time. They want their money too, and so you've got to show some good payment history. Show that you have the ability to pay something back on time.
Pay it early.
If you can, pay it early. You'll save interest if you pay it early, and be able to show that you can, And you just think about it. If you borrowing $150,000, $250,000 from somebody, ain't you gonna kind of go through the ringer and make sure you can pay this money back? You're not gonna default on it. I want to know that you can give this money back to me if I'm gonna borrow you that type of money. And I think I get people to think like that. Think like a person that if I was lending you or you were lending me $250,000, I'm gonna dig and make sure you got the money to pay this money back. So
that's true.
And so this is what the lenders do. They kind of dig around a little bit and try to make sure that they're gonna get their money back on the loan they're about to give you. So, well, Jessica, I thank you for coming. I appreciate your time. Thank you for telling everybody about your business and what you can do to help them. Anything you would like to tell them on the way out, or just shout out for anybody, your kids out there too?
Hey, Jariah, my oldest, and my other two kids. Yes, my husband, David, he's so sweet and wonderful. I just really, really love what I do. I really, really enjoy it, guys. Don't procrastinate. I hear a lot of people say, well, next year I'm going to get my credit fixed now. Do it this year. Do it right now. Don't procrastinate. Go to empireyourcredit.com. Get you a free consultation. We can talk to you, pull your credit, find out what's going on, and get yourself together. We really charge low for what we do. I mean, it's fairly low for the things that we can do for you. So just make sure that you guys are not procrastinating and you get it done, and you start moving forward with your future. Okay?
Yeah. And just, take the first step, take be proactive, start looking forward to something greater. Don't wait around, like I was telling y'all earlier. Don't wait around for nobody, right? You don't need a spouse. You don't need somebody next to you to do this. You need to take the first step and go out there and get what you always wanted. And so we make mistakes. We sometimes have done some stuff, wasn't mature. And at times in our life, when we should have made better choices, but that's okay. Now you mature. You have your priorities are in order. You know what you want. Start going out there trying to pursue and get it, and don't be afraid to ask for help. That's the biggest thing. Don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need help to get to where we want to be.
Yes, sir.
And so Jessica's just one of those people that can help you, to get you to where you want to be, and to help you achieve your goals that you have. And one good goal I know is buying a house. Buying a house is one of the biggest goals and biggest dreams we all have.
Yes, sir.
And then once you get into your home and you're established, start to think about business.
Yeah. Starting
your own business and because you got that comfortability now, you're settled. You're stable. You ain't got to worry about moving next year, signing the lease and the rent going up, and all that stuff. You know how that used to be, right? So you can also just, start thinking about what God has gifted you with, and, what you can do to help, benefit other people. And in the long run, in the process of buying a house, you will help somebody else know what the process is for them to buy a house, and they can see the benefits of being a homeowner when they look at you and see you in your own home. Okay? So thank you again, Jessica.
You're welcome.
I thank you for coming. Appreciate everything. Appreciate you helping my client the other day. The show helped me out a lot.
You're welcome.
I couldn't have done it without you, boy.
I'm so happy to do it for you. I can't wait to close the next one for you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank everybody for coming on. I appreciate everything. Appreciate everybody coming on. Please share this video with everybody that you know. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can instant message me. You can go on my business page, the Andre Jones Team. You can reach me on Instagram. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Twitter. However you need to reach out to me, please. If you have any questions, please ask me. I will definitely try to answer you. If you need to reach Jessica and you didn't hear her information, you can also reach me, and I'll definitely pass on the information to you for her for credit repair. She's awesome, and she is very reasonable. Believe me, she's very reasonable with her pricing. So thank God for everybody that came on. I appreciate everything, and please tune back in next week, Friday, and we'll be back talking about the Millionaire Mindset once again. Okay. So God bless everybody.